Yeah, hi there. These comments are for S, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons, and you just completed the independent writing practice test number 30. You're also one of my students at California State University, San Bernardino, so I teach you there, and you're also one of my online students because you go online to my course to complete my assignments. But anyway, I just read your independent writing practice test number 30. So from a vocabulary and a grammatical standpoint, your essay is exceptional on every level. For example, in one of your paragraphs, this is a great word, use the word grimacing. I thought that was a very effective word, and you were trying to talk about, you say in the second paragraph, they can easily understand each other's feeling by observing the facial expressions such as smiling and grimacing. So that was a great way to help describe your ideas there. So you had a lot of good examples to help support what you're saying. Now, on the other hand, in the beginning, you have the thesis, you have some very specific information in the beginning of the paragraph. You probably want to start out with a little more general ideas, because you said in line 3, for example, as workers, talking to your director in person to explain some bad circumstances that make you arrive late is much better than talking to him or her on the phone, or face-to-face is also more respectful and acceptable way in case people want to apologize. So, and then you get to the end of that paragraph and you get into a more general areas. So normally what you want to do is do the opposite of what you did. Start off with more general, broader statements. When you get near the end of that first paragraph, when you get to your thesis, that's when you want to focus more. And that way it'll be easier to see the connection of your ideas in those body paragraphs. For example, here, in your second paragraph, you say face-to-face communication is clearer and more reliable to communicate between friends and lovers. You do say in the third line of your first paragraph, it is, you don't say clearer, but you say reliable. You say it's efficient and reliable way of communication, right? And then you explain that. You have the next one, you say, what is more important in face-to-face communication has been an essential method in crime, and results have shown that interrogating criminals face-to-face helps the interrogators know whether the criminals are telling the truth or not. Now, in this idea, I don't really see that idea forecast in your introduction. So in your third paragraph, you say, making friends and dating with others is something so important in most communities around the world. So you're more making a fact there that doesn't work well as a topic sentence because it doesn't frame an argument. It simply focuses around some factual information. And it isn't exactly clear how that sentence relates back to your introduction. Now you get to the end, you say honesty, reliability, or honesty, reality, and reliability are some elements that make face-to-face communication better than other methods. So again, it isn't exactly clear what the connection is between your body paragraphs and your conclusion and your introduction. So I think you could be a little more organized in that area. Now, having said that, you still have a very, very strongly written paper, right? I'm just trying to give you some feedback on some things you can do to make it better. So I'm going to put you in the 3 range. I'm going to put you at a high 3. I think it's possible that some IBT human raters would pass this at 24 points out of 30. So I'm going to give you 3.75 out of 5 or 24 points out of 30. For the purposes of our class, this is going to put you at 85% on this particular assignment. So what do you do now? I would recommend, I think you still need a little bit more practice on framing your thesis statements, on maybe including an introduction that restates the main points of the body paragraphs, and you need to do better connecting what happens at the beginning and the middle and the end of the essay. So take a look at my writing lesson number 8. It will talk about how to make your writing more coherent. I think you could do a little bit better job with that. All right, anyway, thank you very much for completing the assignment, and I've enjoyed having you as a student.